introduction. Paying attention to music can be engaging, and some examination recommends that it may even make you feel better. Music can be a whispering of delight and happiness. Yet, there are numerous other mental advantages also. Music can loosen up the psyche and invigorate the body and even assist individuals with bettering overseas torment. The idea that music can impact your music sentiments and practices likely doesn't come as a very remarkable astonishment. The importance of the study is to find out the effect of music on people, what exactly it is effect when it comes to student listen to music, especially in grade 12 senior high student and experiencing various stresses around them because of what they do at home, which is also the place where students study today. It is really through music that a person's performance is based. Why we choose this topic? Because the researcher chose this topic to find out it is really helps students to lose their stress and problems and change their moods momentarily while listening to music. The research wants to know it is a really relaxing when taking an exam or doing an activity. The purpose of this study is to make use of statistics to help students who are looking for an answer to reduce their stress or anxiety in everyday experience, to also know that music has an impact on the people who listen to it.
Background of the study. Ancient music was being conjectured dependent on the discoveries from Paleolithic antiquarianism destination. Winds are regularly found cut from the bones and which sidelong. Opening have been punctured. These are thought to have been blown toward one side, like the Japanese shakuhachi, the debia, angel, woodwind. Wind cut from a cavern bear femur is believed to be somewhere around 40,000 years of age. Instruments, for example, the 7-hold of woodwinds and different sorts of string instruments, like the rabanahata, have been recuperated from the Indus Valley Human Progress archaeological locals. Music is a craft of masterminding sounds on schedule to deliver structure to the components of tone, concordance, cadence, and timbre.
Music, and movement to improve health outcomes. The theory of MMM was integrated by joining the mental and physiological reactions of the music to increment active work and further develop well-being results. It suggests that music adjusts temperament, is a prompt for development, and makes actual work more pleasant, prompting further develop well-being result of weight plus glucose and cardiovascular danger factors, the executives, and work personal satisfaction. MMMs of music in the student is applicable to the study, a quantitative research on the effect of music on physical and mental health. Its relevance due to the high rate of physical inactivity and related negative health outcomes around the world. Theories and evidence-based interventions to increase physical activity. This theory is related to the study because they identified the reviews since they portrayed music changes disposition, is a brief for advancement, and makes real work more wonderful, provoking additionally created prosperity consequences of weight heartbeat.
Music, health, and well-being. These frameworks contain each box input, process, and output, where the input content is understanding some questions that must be answered honestly, such as gender, age, and causes. Researcher can more easily understand the different effects of music on a person's mental health and physical health. The second box contains the process of how researcher will conduct research, stating the survey questionnaire, descriptive, research method, and statistic method. It is easy to know the number of people experiencing the effect of music on their well-being and mind. The final box contains the output, which states that the researcher need to know the number of students studying at Arellano University, Pasig, who experience the different effect of music on mental health and physical health.
What is the demographic percentage of students who loves music? The demographic percentage of students who loves music will be determined using a survey and questionnaire. In this case, the number of respondents will be identified and the data will be gathered. They will answer the questions for the research. How often do respondents listen to music? This will be answered by survey questions. Listen to the music. In a day or within a week, checklists will be given and filled out by the students or respondents, including the time, the date, and the type of music they listen to. How does affect music the students' mental health and physical health? Aside from two important questions, research will also sought the answer what are the effects of listening to music among students who are exposed to music. Furthermore, the study will find out the effects of listening to music in mental and physical health of these students. What effects of music do students experience while listening to music? Behavior, intelligence, or emotions. To know these changes in behavior, intelligence, and emotions, a survey question, interview, and observation checklist will be used. The effects of listening music will also focus on its effect on the behavior of the respondents. The intelligence and emotion displayed by the respondents as he or she listen to the music.
The main focus of this study is to know the impact of music on mental health and physical health among Arellano University students in grade 12. The data collection of this study will be conducted in Arellano University, Pasig, with the number of 50 on this school. These respondents were selected because students of these ages enjoy listening to music. Due to the COVID-19 situation, researchers will be limited to gather information in this case. The researchers will conduct a survey questionnaire through social media with the following options. Family relatives who are studying at Arellano University Pasig School who are in grade 12, or only acquaintances who are in grade 12, which is convenient and more efficient to have more reliable and accurate results. The researchers selected 50 informants who would answer a closed set questions. This study is applicable to grade 12 students because many of the students of Arellano University listen to music and use music as a basis to relieve a stress of school, work, and household chores.
Validation of instrument. The researchers created a survey questionnaire which will be validated by the expert teacher who will check the question they made. The second step that the researchers took was to send their file of validation to their research teacher, Ms. Nikki Killen, to ask for some advice and survey questionnaire. After that, the teacher returned the file. So the researchers revised some question in the survey questionnaire. She also arranged the order of the question and the choices that should be there in the question made by the researcher. After the researchers revised the survey questionnaire, it was sent to Ms. Keelan, and in that case, everything contained in the survey questionnaire made by the researchers was correct. The researchers were given a certificate of validation proving that their survey questionnaire had been approved. The researchers have only asked one expert and teacher at Arellano University, Pasig, to validate their questionnaire.
The results are research, and researchers have drawn the following conclusion based on recent results. Number 1, the result based on the study of the research proven that there are many music lovers aged 16 to 17 years old than 18 years old and above. And it has been proven that women are fonder that listen of music than men. And number 2, some of respondents set aside time just to listen to music one day. And this result is too much time that respondents spend listening to music when combined for an entire week. Number 3, as a result, the effect of music on mental and physical health is to strengthen memory, build perseverance at work, reduce nervousness and depression, prevent fatigue, better develop a reaction to adversity, and help train others more adequately. So the last, number 4, paying attention to music promoted improvements in respondents' wide range of abilities, including their memories and spatial learning. Therefore, music can drown out the respondents' unsounding, enthusiastic responses like chills and energizes. Focusing on music is straightforward strategy for changing personality or relieve pressure. Recommendation. This study revealed the effect of music on physical and mental health. Thus, the following recommendations are hereby presented. The first one is, since music has a good effect on teenagers, it is better for children to be encouraged to listen to music immediately so that they are immediately understand how music it helps them. Number 2 is, since the effectiveness of music in student learning, the teachers can have virtual meeting by just listening to relaxing music during the exam to help them reduce the stress of answering the exam, and at the same time, their thinking will function properly. The third one is, in this study, it is better to have a face-to-face discussion in the teenager about the importance of music, how it can help young people who are experiencing depression, and likewise, those who are sick, and that way they will know the right group to belong to when it comes to the music they want to listen, sing, and give life to. The last is, a similar study must be conducted to a larger group of subjects to determine if the same findings will be established.